beauties, how are you? It is almost Christmas. Next week is actually Christmas. And I thought, this has nothing to do with Christmas, but I was just on my way out to go do some errands, and I was going to put my hair up because my hair is pretty wonky today. And I thought I'd do a quick video for you because I've had a lot of questions from people on how do I do my hair, because I put these pictures up on Instagram and people are like, oh, how did you do your hair? How did you do your hair? And there's only so much I can explain texting people back. So I thought I'd show you in a video. Now, my hair has been washed 2 days ago. I washed it. I try not to wash it too much when, especially when I'm not going anywhere, when I'm not doing anything. That way it preserves my color and it also prevents my hair from drying out too much. And I don't have anything in my hair. Like, I took a shower and I let it air dry. That's why it's wonky. And I didn't put any mousse or anything like that in it. I just let it go. I put a lot of leave-in conditioners and stuff though. So what I would do on a day like today, when I just want to look good to go out, but I don't want to put too much time into curling and straightening and fixing and blow drying my hair, I just want a nice quick updo, is something like a bun. Now there's different types of buns you can do. If your hair, let's say sometimes my hair is curly, but it's kind of droopy on the top because it was curled like a day or two ago or whatever, and then I just want to put it up. One way I could do it is putting it in a low ponytail, and then I'm just going to do it really, really fast just to give you an idea of something I would do. If my hair was in curls right now, I'm just going to look here. I'm sorry, I have a mirror here. And I would curl my hair would be curly, so it would be thick and fluffy. So I would curl it onto itself like this and put in a couple of bobby pins. And I would do this to the whole piece of hair. So what you'd end up with, and I didn't tie that, would be this big, huge kind of flower looking thing in your hair. And it's wispy and it's breezy and it's great for summer. I wore it to my cousin's wedding. It's really, really nice. You can do really nice things with it. You can dress it up with a flower. You can dress it up with some pearls or whatever else. Now, another thing that people do are sock buns. Now you can get one of these things on eBay. I think I paid 70 cents for it. This is considered a large, and to me that's pretty small, but they have smaller ones and bigger ones. So this is a donut bun or a sock bun. There's different names to it. Or you can make your own. You can take an old sock, make sure it's not stinky, and cut the tip of it off so that you have a tube. And with your tube, you'll start to roll it kind of like this. And you keep going and going. I didn't cut this one up because I'm not going to use it for that. And you keep rolling it until you get something like this. Now this one's huge. This is actually 2 leg warmers. I went to the Dollarama by my house. I don't know why anyone would wear these leg warmers. But anyways, I use them as a sock bun. So you would take it and roll it up and make a donut kind of shape out of it. I don't know why this always reminds me of The Simpsons. Reminds me of Homer. So I would make one of these things in order to make one of those really nice big buns on the top of my head. So what you could do, depending on what your hair is like and everything, you could wet it a little bit, because what you want to do is make sure that the top part of your head, this part of your hair, is really sleek. So I would brush it out. I don't know how good I'm going to be at doing this on camera because I have only a really small mirror in front of me right now, and I'm actually brushing my hair. I forgot to brush it before coming to do this, but anyways, you could do this as high or as low as you want. I've done it low at the back and gone for a job interview like this and stuff, so the choice is totally up to you. So I would do a high ponytail like this. I would go in with something like this to smooth it out. I have a lot of wispy little hairs around my head that really annoy me that I would sleek back. Now you can use, like I said, water, you can use hairspray, you can use a finishing thing. But just for the sake of this video, I'm trying to do this as fast as I can because I know people don't like watching 6 hours of someone fixing their hair. You just want to get the gist of it and the main idea of how to do it. So you tie your ponytail as tight as you can stand it and make sure it's really tight. You end up, see, I get a lot of flyaways back here. I would sleek that up as best as I can. I would wet it, or I would put some liquid varnish or something to make it really, really sleek. Now, my hair does not sleek, like those really, really sleek hairs. I can't do it. I have too many little wispy hairs and it just doesn't work. So I learned to live with my hair. This is my hair and that's the way it is. So what you will do is you'll take this sock bun and you'll put it over your head. Now, this is my preference, but you see how the middle of the sock comes out? I usually put that pointing up because my hair is going to come up through the bottom. So I will point that up. And you will take it and put it up against your hair. Now you want to choose a sock or something that's close to your hair color because you don't want it to show through. If I had a white sock and I put my hair up, I'd look pretty funny if you could see it through it because sometimes your hair moves around. Now you're going to fountain it out over it. Now there are two ways of doing this. One way takes bobby pins and takes an elastic and everything, and I don't like that look because I find it kind of looks like it's just something sitting on the top of your head. There's always usually a space between my hair and the bun, and I can never get it to look right unless I put 500 bobby pins, and I don't like it very much. So what the person would do would be to put an elastic around it like this, and see I have some ends, and then they would wrap it around like this, twist it, twist it, twist it. If your hair is really long, you could braid it and put a braid around it, which would look really nice, and twist it and twist it and twist it and tuck it in. The way I do it is much easier. So you fan it out, you make sure everything is covered. Like here I have that little piece, I would go like this. What you're going to do, I usually start at the back, so I'm going to start at the front, is you tuck it in. You tuck everything in under your sock bun and tuck it in, tuck it in, tuck it in into the sock. And you just go all the way around. You're going to have to go around a couple of times in order to tuck in your hair. I've done this to people with much longer hair than mine, so it is doable. And this, the more you tuck it in, the bigger your bun will be. And you get this really nice big bun, and I love those. And then you just keep going around and around and around and around and around until you get everything in there. And I think I'm pretty much done. Now what I usually do is I go and I shape it out and make sure everything is tucked in properly. But like I said, it really doesn't take long. The only reason it took longer is because I was talking to you guys. So there you go. That would be my thing. Now to finish it up, you could put on a headband like so, which gives it a cute little finished look. You can do something big, or you can just do something really plain, like just a sparkly headband. Or you could really dress it up and put, in the summer I love to do this. I put these flowers around it, and then I would wrap the band around it. It's a headband. And then pull it out and tuck it under so that you don't see it. See, but you can still see the little flowers. That's cute in the summer. And what you can also do is, well, obviously not with this in my hair, but I'm not going to take it back out because it's going to pull out my bun, is put in a flower, put in some little flowers or a bow or anything you want. I've seen a nice big bow at the back here sitting in the top of the back of the bun. So here's the back of the bun. Like I said, you don't see the sock behind it. My hair is poofy here. I would have had to wet it and sleek it up. But my hair has stayed like this all day. I've worked out like this. I've ran around, I've gone dancing and done all sorts of things. It doesn't fall out. So if you have a dance show or you have a long day ahead of you and you want your hair out of your face, it doesn't pull on you. You don't have 100 bobby pins in your hair nagging at, pulling at you or anything. It really is a nice look. So there you go. Everyone who's been asking, now you know how I get my hair up like this. So I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you'll go try it for yourself and send me some pictures on Instagram or on Facebook so I can see, or on Pinterest, so I can see how you've done it and what kind of accessories you've used. So let me know. Come and follow me and join me on my website at nattyd.com. You can like me on Facebook, on Twitter, on Pinterest, on Instagram, on Beautylish, and my YouTube, obviously. Don't forget to subscribe and share me with everyone. And I hope you all have a wonderful holiday. Take care and stay sparkly. Bye.